Hello everyone, Edwina here, and this video is to show you my Peter Rabbit snippet roll. I had always intended to make one at some point, and so here it is. Absolutely loved making it. Well, you know, I love making snippet rolls, and I have so many snippets to use up. This is why, and I should mention this, if you order from me a D-Stash lace bundle, then if you spend over £30, 30 or over, you can have a free bag of snippets, because I've got so many. I could make I could make snippet rolls for the rest of my life and still not get rid of them. So I would appreciate it if anybody wants one. They're very welcome to it. Right, let's get into it. So where is it? Okay, this button is vintage, very vintage. It's lovely, gorgeous blue. I think it's glass as well, and it's got roses. It's got roses on it. I don't know what period, but I'm thinking early 20th century maybe, and that's just beautiful, So, you know, it's very special button. I don't use my special buttons that often, but I just felt that this deserved to use one. It is stitched on, and I might need to restitch it. It doesn't look very secure, but here we go. Okay, so satin ribbon. Now I think what I'll do is I'll take you up the back and then we'll come down the front. So this is the back, and what we have is alternating doilies with some flower appliques with ribbon, roses in the middle. One of my favourite appliques. And so that is the back of the snippet roll. It's a spool which I have it was a modern spool, but I've vintage, you know, I've what's the word I'm trying to think of? Anyway, I've made it look a bit more vintagey. We have a doily and another, two doilies and another applique on the side, and the ribbon is for hanging as well as tying it up. So it has a multi-purpose. Okay, so let's turn it over and show you what I've done. So first of all, we have this gorgeous diamantium pearl trim along the top. Am I in frame? And then we have this lovely trim along there, and then we have the first picture of Peter Rabbit and the other bunnies. We've got some trim down the sides, and we have a doily with some bling. That is actually a button. We have our first charm, which is a rabbit. We have another one of 2 or 3 of those resin flowers that I love so much, and this picture is of roses, because this is supposed to be called Peter Rabbit's Garden, but I didn't use that title in the end. And then we have bits of leaves and different trims, and there's a applique flower, and our second charm is a flower. We've got a heart button, and we have another picture of Peter Rabbit. We've got some more trims, different ones, and we've got more buttons, a blue button, and some more roses, more resin flowers, and this is a bit of fabric from a snippet of fabric, you could say, and then we've got the word dream. And I need to thank, while I'm doing this, I need to thank Annie. I've forgotten the name of her channel, but everybody knows Annie. She makes up these wonderful kits every month, and I did buy a Peter Rabbit kit from her. So some of the elements, like the pictures and this, which says dream, are from her kit, and I've just done my own thing with it as I want to. And this charm is a butterfly and ribbon rose and more trim. I must stick that one down. When it rolls up, it must come unstuck. Another charm. This is another flower, a blue flower. Some bows, some more trim. Another image of roses. And this one says create. We've got a button, and we've got some flat back pearl hearts, another picture of Peter in his garden eating carrots, and we've got more trim down the side. We've got a butterfly, and this is a butterfly as well, with a lace butterfly with a button. We've got some more trims, more flowers, another snippet of fabric, and our final charm is an owl, and then we have a button. This says inspire, another button, applique, ribbon, flower, trim, some more of that lovely beaded and diamante trim, flat back pearls. This is another image from the story. We have another, our final trim, our final charm is another rabbit, because I had quite a few of them. So I thought, well, why not put two on? So there's one at the top and one at the bottom, more or less. More flower images, and more appliques and trims, and crocheted flower there, and a heart, and some ribbon roses, and a button, and then finally it says beautiful. Now, how I constructed this is I used Annie's original piece, which I had to add to because mine was going to be much longer than Annie gave. Basically it's calico with some fabric on. You can't see much of that, maybe a little bit here and there, but hardly anything, because then I go over it with a layer of different fabric lace snippets, but I also went over it with a layer of, actually I put it on the back, muslin, and I frayed the edges so it's got a nice shabby feel to it, as you can see on the back. um, and then I went over with the pictures. I sewed the pictures on, and I hand stitched the buttons and the charms. Everything else has been glued on after I did all the stitching. So I'll just take you through it again. So we have the spool, and we have the images and the trims, and we have lots and lots of different things and that rhymes. We have the charms and the words, and it's too long. I just think this would look gorgeous hanging up, and I love making it, and well, anything to do with Peter Rabbit is always special to me. So that's my Peter Rabbit snippet roll, and it will hang up lovely, or you could maybe put it on a mantelpiece or a table, but it best hangs like this way because that is the direction that I've placed all the pictures, so it's best hung up like this. And I'm not even showing you in frame what I'm doing, but I'm holding the spool with the ribbons, and it's going to make absolutely gorgeous hanging. So there you go. I hope you liked it. Please leave a comment. I always enjoy reading your comments, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And that's my Peter Rabbit snippet roll. Bye for now.